check. K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
Okay. QRZ 12345 222 Bozo Net. I'm overwhelmed. Don't everybody check in at once like that. I'm beaming south. K6TSK, K6MYC. Are you around here, Ralph? K6TSK, Delta Mike 03, I believe. K6MYC, Delta Mike 07. Over. QRZ 222, QRZ Bozo Net, K6MYC. Looking for anybody that has 222 capability in the San Joaquin Valley. Please check in now before I go to Santa Cruz, K6MYC. This is Monday night. I think it's 7:30.
K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100.
Hey, good evening. Hello there, Aaron. 1079 1100. Good to hear you. Thank you.
Yep, I'm sitting here trying to finish my dinner, so I'll keep the list for you. And at least until Rob gets here. K6USY.
Okay, very good. And I'll have all my lists, both the 6 meter and the 222 will be on one page, so we can photo the whole thing over to Rob too if you lose track there. I'm beaming up towards Santa Cruz, looking for KW6S, KW6 Silhouette, KW6S, K6MYC.
K6MYC, KW6S, 610. I'm here when you found me tonight.
And I'm glad to hear you. Right there on time for a change. I don't have to wait for you. Very good. Good to hear you, Tom. Nice strong signal over here on 222. I haven't moved the antenna, so there's probably a little bit more in there somewhere, but no problem. Another beautiful day here. I don't think it quite touched 80, but it got close, and it was very mellow. I didn't do much outside. I spent 2 hours on the phone trying to clear up a $51 bill with the PG&E, and they're threatening to shut off all my power tomorrow if I didn't pay my $5,100 bill. They ceased to figure out that I also owed them $3,200 in true-up, but they wanted this $51 really bad, like it's going to make or break the company. So they were threatening to turn off my power tomorrow. I said, go ahead and turn it off. I don't care. I'm off grid anyway, you turkeys. But it's going to make a big mess when I have to have you start it over again. So you can turn it off, or you better be back out here in 2 days turning it back on again, you dingleberries. The money is supposed to pay for this $51 is supposed to come from the state of California, and they are late. So instead of asking the state of California to hurry up and make the payment for stuff that they owe me because they've committed to it, they're telling me my power is going to shut off because they haven't got their $51. How do you like that one?
Yeah, we used to run into some things like that with PG&E, with the pumps when I was farming, and it would be a deal like they didn't even maybe send us a bill because we hadn't used the pump in months and months. But for some reason there was a little bit on a bill that they didn't tell us about, and yeah, we used to get in trouble with that every once in a while. Our fix for that for some 20 years was to move all of our pumps onto natural gas, and but eventually the convenience of electricity over an engine and natural gas won over and got us back to PG&E again. But yeah, they don't seem to have a sense of humor or any impetus to actually look at what's going on. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, well, common sense goes a long ways, and they can't do it. They've got their businesses so automated. with auto pay systems. You can't even talk to a human to pay. You can't. They won't take your credit card over the phone anymore. It's all done by the auto system. And the problem is, I have a terrible time with the auto system because I can't see the phone to type in the numbers of my account. They wanted my driver's license. They wanted the address typed in. They wanted the account number typed in. The amount of dollars that I was going to pay typed in, and the amount of money that I owed later typed in, and what else? My date of birth, I guess. God almighty. I said, listen, you're dealing with a blind person. There should be some accommodation here. Yeah, well, there isn't any. And you have to go through this 5-menu scheme just to get to a point where you can pay. How do you want to pay? How much do you want to pay? I don't want to pay at all. Just charge me at the end of the year. I got a bill of $3,200 already. It's going to be bigger at the end of the year, and you're worried about $51 today? Well, stupid. Anyway, I went round and round. We had a great time. I was giving them a bad time, but laughingly, because you have such a cumbersome system for anybody that has any special needs. He said, you can just drive down to your local place and pay it if you want. I said, yeah, but I can't drive. I'm blind. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Anyway.
Well, somebody usually figures it out eventually, but then I haven't been in that realm of paying bills like that for a long time, and but it seemed my life was all about things were a little out of the ordinary, so I kind of just got used to dealing with stuff like that for a long time, and not much you can do to get them to play by your rules instead of theirs.
Yeah, well, the problem is everything I was doing was duplicate because not only was the home account overdue, but the water system, my pumps and my well is all overdue, but it's a separate account. So I had to go through all the payments, screaming and yelling and menus and everything, and get one bill paid. They couldn't pay but one bill at a time. Then you had to start all over again to pay the other bill, of all things, over.
Yeah, I've got into something like that a while back here. In my particular case, I was able to save it and do a cut and paste on the computer on the second and third times around. But yeah, that's always frustrating. I was doing something here, and every time it refused, it didn't like my answer. It just put me all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, right. Well, I solved the problem for me, and they couldn't think of this themselves. I said, listen, why don't we do this? Can you change the date that they're going to turn me off? Just give me another week of tolerance, and then by that time the money will have come in from the state of California, who's late with their payment, but it should be here. He said, oh, you should be here maybe in 2 or 3 days. Well, I said, why don't you extend my deadline to where you're going to turn me off until later, and he extended it all the way out to October 29, over.
Oh, well, if it's just a couple of days, you should come out of that okay.
Yeah, hopefully. Anyway, it was a fiasco. But they said, oh, well, we could do that. We could extend your time. They never thought of that. That was after an hour and a half of arguing, over.
Yeah, well, at least next time you'll know to lead with that.
Yeah. I got to a point where I couldn't get anywhere with the guy I was talking to. He says, I can't take your money. I got to transfer you to our payment system. I said, I just came from there. We've been there 3 times. Everybody that I talk to here that's a live human, when we get a human, puts me back into the auto pay system, and it takes me another 20 minutes to get through that. I hung up on it twice. He said, well, let me give you another number to call. It'll get you in quicker. But it didn't. It ran me through the same system. It's just a joke. Anyway, enough of that crap. Welcome to today's world.
Very good. Yeah, I was helping with antennas today, and it was nice and warm up on the mountain there, and everything went well on some towers. Not only one antenna we had to put back up, but that went all fine. Getting ready for the worldwide DX single sideband contest this weekend, and hopefully I'll snag a couple of 80-meter countries. Since DX, I'll actually spend a little more time than I really should on 80 to try to get a little closer to DXCC on 80 meters. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, I got a kick out of Ken last night, Ken N6RO, big contester, and he was on the contest this last weekend. And he got on 160. His other guys were working the other contest, and he got on the second contest, not the teletype, but the other one. And he made 3 contacts on 160, and he won the contest. Over.
Yeah, that was pretty good. 160 is. I kind of like 160, but I'm never going to get DXCC. I think I'm still. No, I did get worked all states, but I'm pretty sure I'm never going to get DXCC on a city lot on 160.
Yeah, well, it's probably possible from your location. You've got a water shot to the Pacific. It's 100 times better than other people's places. But it does take persistence, and it's been a tough year because it's so noisy. The band's just terribly noisy. That's what's stopping most people. Anyway, good evening to you, Tom. We'll see you over on 6 meters. I'll try to get there before 9 o'clock, okay?
Very good. About 9 is fine. And we'll keep at it and see you tomorrow night on 1296. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, look forward to it, 7-3. And I'm going up into the Bay Area now. Here we go. Here's the Bay Area. Bottom end of the Bay Area, QRZ, KD6S, okay. How about you, Fred?
Hey, good evening, Mike. KD6S, okay here, yes.
Okay, give me more chatter. I barely found you, over.
You can barely copy me, is that it?
Yeah, now I got you. I'm moving the antenna, but you got to give me more chatter so I can find the peak, over.
Okay, you're good right there. I mean, wherever you're at. So you're like, 10 over 9, 20 over 9, something like that. So you're really strong tonight. We always have good condition. Well, most of the time I would say 222 is really good. You come in pretty good. We had a beautiful day up here. Nice and sunny and warm. I couldn't believe it. It was 80 degrees today, and then we're supposed to have an atmospheric river that's supposed to hit us this Friday or Saturday. Some more rain coming in, which is a good thing. We don't want it to get dried out so we can get some more fires. It'd be good to get some more rain at the end of this week. So, but anyway, it was a lovely day, beautiful, nice and warm. Stepped out of the building. I just couldn't believe it. It was like summer all over. Anyway, back to you, Mike, KD6S. Okay.
Okay, Fred, very nice day here, too. We didn't get to 80, I don't think, but it got close. But I was inside almost all day. You may have heard my diatribe about PG&E the time I spent on the phone there to get a bill paid. And I never did pay the bill. I told them just extend my turn-off date. And they did. Because they know it wasn't my fault. State of California hasn't made their committed payment. They're supposed to pay for my meter service. It's just the bill I have to pay every month. It's $12.48 a month for a meter, so I can have a meter, so they can read my power bill and give me a bigger bill. Over.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, you're now almost self-sufficient now, right? You don't even need PG&E anymore, right? From what I've heard you talk about, you're probably almost completely self-sufficient at this point. Is that correct?
Yeah, and I told them that. I said, I don't care if you turn me off or not. It didn't make no difference to me. Turn me off, but it's going to be a bigger hassle if you just can't accommodate me here now. Either pay my money or extend the period or something. because I don't care. I'm off grid anyway. I'm not using you right now. I used you in the summertime, but I'm putting in more panels now, and I don't need you anymore. The only thing is I'd like to have your service available to me should I ever need it again. Over.
Yeah, you know, that's an important point. Have you ever thought about, like, let's say that you don't have enough solar coverage, right? You know, let's say that you don't have enough reserve. Have you ever thought about, like, a diesel generator or something like that as an auxiliary, just in case? Yeah, that you could always fire up a diesel generator set for AC to run the AC unit?
Yeah, I have generators. I have two generators, as a matter of fact. One of which is attached to the well water system, and it does that one. It's not needed anymore because we don't need it. I'm off grid there almost completely. And there's another generator down here in the house that I can turn on and crank over and start up. I haven't run it for several years, but it's been just sitting there. I'm sure it would eventually go. I don't want to have to deal with that. We would probably just go without power for a couple of hours, and then sun would come up and we're back in business. But I'm putting in 20 more panels right now, and Frank is in the process of doing that, and that'll probably just about take me out of the need for ever having to run on PG&E again. Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm off grid for all practical purposes. There was a period during the summer when we had a lot of air conditioning, and I didn't have that last set of panels, and we were running out about 3 hours before. At 4 in the morning, it was still hot over here. Of course, 90 degrees outside, and so the house was still hot, so the air conditioning would be running, off and on 24/7 here for a while. And so there was 2 or 3 hours where I'd run the batteries down to 20%, and that's where the PG&E would kick in and run it back up to 30. And just in those 4 months, ran up a $3,200 bill. Over.
Wow, that's expensive. I know PG is expensive. Is it like 50 cents a kilowatt hour or something like that? It's a lot of money. It's 50 cents a kilowatt hour. I know in Las Vegas, where we have some data centers down there, they only charge 10 cents a kilowatt hour, but they're getting their electricity from that gigantic, I think it's one of the country's largest nuclear power plant right outside of Phoenix is where they're getting the power from. They're not getting it from the Hoover Dam. It doesn't cover it. But yeah, 50 cents a kilowatt hour around here, it's a killer. 226 is here.
Okay. I'm at 65 right now and rising. It's going to go up another little bit shortly, but that hasn't kicked in yet. But I'm at 65. I've been at 65 cents for almost a year, Fred. Over.
65 cents a kilowatt hour. Wow, that's expensive. There was another gentleman in the background. Was that, I want to say, gosh, help me here. WA60IB 226 is here, and Ralph was here too, Mike. WA60IB. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, good evening, Ken. Super strong. You're excellent here. God, 20 over 9. Oh, okay, yeah, you're getting loud here too. Good to hear you. Yeah, you too. Oh, wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, anyway, so, Mike, 65 cents a kilowatt hour. That's just nuts. Oh, man. Alrighty, I'll let you go. We could go on all night about this. 86 cents, okay. Thanks, Mike. And thanks, Ken.
Thank you, Fred. 7-3, and we'll see you on Tuesday, hopefully.
Good night, Fred.
Good evening, Ken. WA60IB 226. We've got you. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. And check in Ralph, too. Talk to him down the stand. And I also heard the other Ken up there, too.
Well, we haven't got to him yet. I'm coming around. We'll be picking up a few more in the Bay Area, and then we'll be on Ken there, so stick around if you can.
Yeah, okay. I just heard him in there.
Oh, I didn't hear him. Ken, are you there?
Roger. No, but Jim is here, W6PQL. I got to go up frequency.
Okay. Well, we'll put you 1296 down, and we'll wait to hear about 52, okay?
Roger. Bye, Ken. Okay, we'll catch you later.
Okay, no, I wasn't talking to you, Ken. Let me just hang on just a second. I got 835, 1296, and 835. Let me just hold a second. Was there anybody else in the Bay Area? How about WB6JNN? Are you here, Jim?
Well, I've been trying. When you're talking over me, it's tough, though. WB6JNN.
Well, there's a lot of people talking, my friend.
Yeah, I know. Everybody at one time.
That's right. Anyway, I got you 285, and you're sounding good here on 222. Go ahead, Ken. Say hello to Jim over there.
Yeah, good signal tonight, Jim. WB6JNN, WA60IEB.
Yeah, Ken, you're about 5'5", but not as strong as Mike tonight. Mike's about 5 over 9, so that's the story. And I'm going to go up with Jim and see if I can hear her down south. WB6JNN.
Okay, well, good to hear you anyway. WA60IEB. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, 7-3, good luck with Steve down there. Hopefully you can hear WS6QUI. A6 or N6. No, I guess it's W6QUI down there in Santa Barbara. 52 anyway. All right, good luck. Anybody else in the Bay Area, please? Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie in the 222 Bozo Net. Beaming in Bay Area, Bay Area.
KM6 SR, number 432.
Okay. I've got 432 and probably the accommodating 1200, right?
QSL 1200, KM6, UKM.
Okay, got that. Is there anybody else underneath you there? I thought I heard another voice in there. Was there somebody else? K6MYC.
Yeah, Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar, Placerville.
Okay, I hear you, Paul. K6WIS on the bounce path. Good evening. Missed you last night, but good to hear you tonight. K6WIS 637. Have you got any other check-ins there? How about the guys in the how about the guys up there in Clear Lake? Over.
Yeah, this is Roger, Mike. Got a relay logins for Kent, KA606, and Dave, N1PPP. And your signal report is 554. Pretty good on the bounce path. Nice and steady. No multiplexing or multipathing. Over.
Yeah, I haven't tried to optimize on you. You're readable, but not real strong. Let's see if Ken is hearing you. Ken, are you copying Paul on the bounce path?
No, I rarely do.
Oh, okay. That's probably because I'm so high looking across the valley there. All right. Anyway, stick around if you can, Paul, and we'll be up your way on the direct path shortly. I've got the other two guys in here, 336 and 160. I did work 336 directly last night on 2 meters, which was good. Dennis is broken. Apparently, WB6 ISO is broken. He got a broken feed line, and apparently it's LMR 600, and he hasn't been able to fix it yet. Supposedly a week or two before he gets some new cable in. Anyway, we got you. Thank you, Paul. And we'll catch you on the direct path in a second here. K6 Whiskey into your sugar, K6MYC now going up toward N6RO.
Yeah, and good evening to Ken, WS6RIB. I can copy you, and Fred, KD6SRK. You good copy up here in Placerville.
There you go. All right. Good evening, Fred. And I'm going toward Oakley now. How about it, Ken? This should be better for you. N6RO, K6MYC.
K6MYC and RO, Bozo 835. Yeah, came up to a little bit above Ken's S8 or 9. What do I got? Dinner is going to be leftover fish. I'll tell you about it on 6, what I actually had. And some kind of clarification on what we did this weekend. I did the Stu Perry 160 at 39 contacts, and I placed number 23 on the scores. I only put it in 2.5 hours. And I think I told you about Chris, is number 3 in the North America on his RTTY. Let's see you on 6. And I heard your business about about PG&E. Well, you know, they're second only on my hate list right behind the Contra Costa County Building Permits office. And the following PG&E is COM ports and passwords. Over.
Yeah, I'm on your page. I don't have to do with your building department, but they're bad enough down here. I hear you. I was pulling Tom's leg when I told him you worked 3 contacts and won the contest on 160, but 39 and placing. What did you place? 30th in the world or something?
23.
Well, 23rd in the world with 39 contacts. Yeah, shows you the conditions were not all that super, were they?
No, the band was not only noisy with static crashes, but propagation was about 20 dB down from the usual strength signals that I know on that band. But in December, it'll be a different story, I hope, when the real Stu Perry is on.
Yeah, I think it's going to quiet down. I saw one quiet day. Friday night was quiet. At least it started out that way on 40, and I was going to get on 40, but I made a commitment to look at something with Judy, and I never got to 40 meters before it was too late. So, but I looked at the S meter, and it was down around S7, which was really good. That can really work the guys when it's down there like that. But I haven't looked at it since. I didn't look at it all weekend. Just couldn't get in here for some reason. All right, 7-3. We'll see you on 6, Ken. Ken is also here, WA60IB. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, hello, Ken. I heard you earlier, too. WA60IB, great signal.
Yeah, heard very loud yourself.
Have a good fish dinner there. Let us know how it was.
I'll do that. Hope I can get it all cooked and eaten before I check into 6 meters.
Well, yeah, we'll wait for the report. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, he drifts about as fast as you do, doesn't he?
I think he was chasing me.
Was he? No, you haven't gone much. At least I didn't hear you go very much.
Well, I instinctively move it up a little bit each time I transmit.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Okay, to keep on the right frequency here. Okay, very good. All right, see you in a little bit, Ken. N6RO Oakley, K6MYC. Anybody else on 220 in this direction? K6MYC. I know the Clear Lake boys are here. N1PPP, are you here, Dave, for a quick check-in? I've already got you checked in, but let's see if we can hear you tonight. N1PPP, go ahead. Yeah, nothing from Clear Lake, okay. So now we're going up into Sacramento. And let's see, KJ6KFB, are you here, Darren? I don't think Darren's got his radio, his transverter fixed yet. That was the one we talked about 2 months ago, and he was supposed to get that fixed pretty quick, but it's been delayed, I think, Ken, over.
Ah, okay, well, we shall see.
Yeah, he's got the same transverter that you had, and you told him you had parts. But he said no, he was going to just order them on his own, which he did, and but they still haven't gotten around to fixing the transverter yet.
Right. Well, we've been. I'm finished all my other activities and whatnot, so this week starts the next 2 weeks of getting all the equipment ready for the big swap on the 8th of November out at Larry's.
Okay, I thought you moved it to 2 weeks into the. Oh, maybe is that the second Saturday, the 8th?
Yeah, it's the second Saturday. That's the 8th of November, and I'll be cooking lunch for everybody.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not. I'm planning on being there. We're going to try and bring a bunch of stuff down to unload or try to sell. So we'll see what happens. Tell the guys to bring some big green things because I've got some really good bargains, but they're going to be, the $100 plus type things.
Yeah, okay. Well, we are all, well, also the Clovis Club is joining us, so we got a little synergy there. It'll be big, because they'll have all their people too, and as well as us, so it'll be big.
Okay, well, save me a spot. I can either, if you let me know, I can either bring my own table or use one of yours. You let me know. I think Frank's going to try and help me out with that.
Well, that'll be good. I have plenty of tables, no problem there. So you don't have to bring a table. I have tables.
All right, very good. Probably come down in Frank's little new Ranger pickup, so it'll probably be in the back of all that. All right. Let's see. I'm pointed toward Bill, KO6KD, but he's very sick. He's got 101 fever this morning, and he's very, very under the weather this morning. So I don't know whether Bill's going to be here for a quick check-in or not tonight. KO6KD, K6MYC. How about it, Bill? Okay, no Bill tonight. Okay, is there anybody else that can check in here from 222, K6MYC?
You're calling me, Mike. I hear you on the stream, but I'm not copying you direct. KO6KD, Bozo 776. I'm checking in if you can hear me, Mike.
Okay, I hear you. I got you. KO6KD. Ken, are you doing any better with him? He must be going underneath me or something here. He's very weak, but I got him. Go ahead, Ken. WA60IB, where'd you go? Well, Ken went away for some reason here. Anyway, Bill, thanks very much for taking the effort. I know you don't feel good. Hopefully you'll feel better by the morning time. Thanks very much for giving us a check-in here on 222. I got your 776. KO6KD, K6MYC. Thank you. By the way, I filled your card out, your QSL card out, and it's on its way back to you. My card is on its way back to you, Bill. Over. Now, you must be having real trouble with me tonight. Lots of power here. I'm pegging the watt meter here, so it's doing lots of power. Can't give you any more. KO6KD, the QSL card is on its way. K6MYC.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you got the one that I sent you. All right. 73s, everybody. KO6KD clear.
Okay, I found a better peak on you now. I got a better signal. 73s, Bill, and hopefully we'll see you in the morning. But I'll understand if you do not make it. KO6KD, WA60IB, are you back, Ken? I don't know where Ken went, but he wanted to say hello. I'm sure I'll pass on his lows to you and his get well wishes, Bill. KO6KD, K6MYC, now looking for anybody else that can do 222. KE6ILX is out of town. Let me look for K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Are you here now, Paul?
Yes, I sure am, Mike. K6MYC in the group. This is K6WIS. Yeah, you were peaking 5 by 7 on the direct path, over.
Yeah, very good. I overshot you a little bit. This should be really good. Yeah, you're quite strong here. So good to have you in here on this path. Quite a bit stronger than the other path, although I didn't try to optimize you there. But this is clearly a stronger path tonight. Thank you for sticking around. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night on 1296, K6MYC.
Yeah, Roger, Mike. Direct path is, as usual, it's QSB fading down to a 2 or 3 with warbling, multipassing, and then suddenly it jumps up to S9 and it's crystal clear. Over.
Hello, Paul.
There you go. There's Ken. Go ahead, Ken.
WA6OIB, K6WIS, you were peaking 5.9.
Yeah, you're 5 and 8. Yeah, the rig here went off frequency. I didn't spot it, Mike, so that's why I was off on Bill there. Anyway, Paul, you sound good tonight. I didn't catch you on the bounce, but I hear you fine direct here. WA6OIB.
Yeah, Radio Ken, yeah. I could actually hear you on the bounce path, but only a 4x1 with some warbling, so it wasn't perfect. I wonder if you could hear me on the bounce path, over.
No, I couldn't hear you tonight. I listened, and I knew you were there, but because Mike was working you, but not tonight. Couldn't get you on the bounce path. Sometimes I hear you, sometimes I don't.
Right, yeah, it's quieter electrically here, so I can hear really weak signal, so that's probably why I heard your bounce signal. Okay, thanks, Ken. 73K6WI is clear.
Okay, take care. Have a good one. WA60IB. Thank you, Mike.
Okay, very good. Anybody else for 220? As I say, KE6ILX would normally check in here, but he's on a trip. He sold his property in Grass Valley, from what I understand, and he's going to move to North Carolina or Florida. So he's back there now looking for places. So we won't have him in here for 2 or 3 weeks. Is there anybody else on 222 before I go to Nevada? K6MYC. All quiet. So here we go on up toward Nevada. Here we go. There we go. We should have Daniel in here. Daniel should be in here. KE7UQL. KE7 Uniform Quebec London. K6MYC in the group. Over.
Daniel, is here. 272. Over.
Yeah, we hear you 272. A little distorted. I don't know whether that's the path or not, but we've got you. Pretty good signal. Ken's probably up that way now. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, good evening. I just got up here. WA60IB. Yeah, KE7UQL. Good, Daniel. WA60IB. Okay, no problem. A little late here, but here I am. Okay, very good. Well, take care and have a good rest of the week. KE7UQL, WA60IB.
I hear 52 being blasted in by W6PQL, so let's list 52 as a check-in.
Yep, I heard it loud and clear here.
Okay, let's see. Larry might be in here. N7 Whiskey Tango, N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango, N7WT, K6MYC. Are you here tonight, Larry? Daniel, have you heard anything from Larry, N7WT? Have you heard anything from Larry, Daniel? KE7UQL, go ahead. I didn't get that, Ken. He's gone down in the hall here. I heard him come back, but didn't get the answer.
Same here. I heard him come back, but he just dropped right out.
Yeah, he did. Just dropped right out, Daniel. Something's not right. Your audio doesn't sound right to me. It may be you got some RF feedback or something on 222, or maybe a VSWR problem. Try it once again. Just give me Rogers or negative on Larry. KE7UQL, KE6MYC, over.
Well, you've come back up, and negative on Larry. I do not hear him at this time. Over.
Okay, now you're way up again. Holy cow, what a difference. Did you find a problem, or was it just the band?
Just the band. The path went down and came back up.
Well, it did. It's going up and down like a rocket. You're loud now. Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, you came up real fine. Okay, very good. Well, that's the band. You know, we know it does it. We can expect it sometimes, especially this time of year. WA60IB. 7-3, Daniel.
7-3, Ken.
Okay, I'm going to go over to 6 meters now, so if you can connect with Larry by FM or by remote or something, you might tell him I'm going to be there. We're all pointed in his direction. No delays tonight, so we'll be there in about a minute and a half. Over.
Roger that, Mike. K6MYC, KE7UQL.
KM6 SRR.
Go ahead, Rob. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, do you have a count?
No. Quite a few, though. We must be in close to 20.
Okay, yeah, I've got 18.
Okay, I can have Judy come in here and count this while I'm going over to 6, okay?
Okay, sounds good. KM6SR, QSY over to 6.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining us here tonight, Ken. K6MYC, WA6OIB, 73. We'll see you on 6 for a minute or two.
Alrighty, over to 6 meters, K6USY.
KD6BQ, KD6BQ, WA60IB, over.
Hey, Ken, WA60IB, KD6BQ. Got a good signal up here. You're about a 5 and 7, over.
Yeah, you're about a 5 and 5. Not a bad signal at all. You're sounding good. Mike's on his way over here right now. K86BQ, WA60IB. Thank you for 249.
All right, sounds good. We'll tell Mike we're standing by. We can hear you on tonight.
How about N7WT, WA60IB. Have you heard Larry on, Richard?
No, I haven't heard him on. I'm just calling him on 222. Or I should say 223, I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Richard's in there.
Daniel's in there?
Richard's talking right now.
I don't hear a soul.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll have to wait and see. KD6BQ, WA60IB. Okay, very good. Well, we'll continue on. Mike is here now.
I'm not hearing anything, Ken. I wonder if I've got a problem here.
Well, let's see. You're hearing me. That was just Richard. Larry's not here at the moment.
Did you work Daniel?
No, I haven't heard Daniel yet. Just Richard's the only one I've worked.
Okay. Rob's got Daniel and Richard mixed up. He's been stuck in that mode for a long time. I didn't think Daniel was in here. I've worked him once on 6, but it was a rare time. I didn't think he was in here. Let me see where I'm pointed here. I think I'm pointed up north. Richard, if you're copying, give me some chatter. Let's see if I can find you here. Over.
KC5, DTU 712. Good evening, Michael and Ken.
I was going to call you. Boy, oh boy, you've been missing a long time. Hopefully his knee's doing better.
Hi, Kerry.
Roger. I just been busy, caught up in physical therapy, trying to get back to normal.
Yeah, I've been doing the same kind. Not that, but I've had both my eyes done, so we got an issue there. But anyway, I'm been in and out too.
Roger, well, glad to hear. And how's Gwen?
Oh, she's great.
What was wrong, Ken? I didn't know you had a problem.
And there, how's Judy doing, Michael?
Judy's doing fine, within reason. Let's put it that way. She has a little problem with her knee, the one that was run into by a dog a long time ago, and every now and then she strains it and it hurts for a while. Otherwise, she's doing pretty good. Let me see. Ken, did you say you had some issue? I didn't hear it. Maybe you don't want to pound on it, but I didn't know you had an issue.
Well, yeah, well, I got both my eyes done, and my right eye was done first, and then the next week the left eye. And about, about 10 days, I was doing great. The right eye was just clear as a bell, and the left eye was coming in. And when the left eye started to get sharpened up real good, the right eye regressed. So my left eye is sharp and clear and wonderful, and the right eye is blurry again. So I don't know, something happened.
The right eye is what now, blurry?
Yeah, it's got a problem.
Did they say that it's the fluid in the eye that's causing it, or something else?
Well, they haven't said anything because they haven't reported. It's only been, it's been, 12 days now, something like that. 12, 13 days. Let's see, 10 and 7, 14 days. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. So I guess I'll give them a buzz tomorrow. We were real busy all day today with some issues at church and whatnot, so I wasn't able to call them. But I'll call them and see what they have to say.
Yeah, so the left eye that was giving you trouble cleared up, and then it went back, and the right eye was fine at first, and now it's bad again. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll clear up, Ken. And who did it? Was it Remington or was it iCare?
It was IQ. It was Dr. Hinton at IQ. And like I said, the right eye was fine, and then it regressed. The left eye came up fine. That's the one I had done last, and it's doing fine right now.
Yeah, it's nice to see clear and with the right colors, isn't it?
Oh, that's for sure. Everything's not amber.
Yeah, okay. I wish I could hear Richard. Normally I don't have any problem with Richard. I don't know if maybe the antenna's out of calibration or something here.
Richard, are you still in there? KD6BQ, WA60IB. Okay, you're down a bit for me. He's only about an S2, Mike. Did you hear him at all?
No, I can't find a trace of Richard. I just have a feeling I'm turned wrong or something. I don't want to have to recalibrate, but I may have to here.
Hey, Richard, give Mike a long call so he can see if he can zero in on you there.
Roger. We'll get some chatter for you there to sneak up on you there, Mike. K6MYC and the group, 86BQ, up here in Nevada, where it's starting to cool off. It's down to 43. It's not too bad yet. It'll be down in the 30s in the morning. But we'll be hopefully back up there because we'll have another warm day tomorrow. So spent the time today working on trying to put up those attitude elevation things. I got
It's just the band, Ken. He came up really rock solid, and then he's just faded right back down. He's disappeared again completely.
694.
Okay. You came up for Mike, and then you faded back out again. So, but you've been pretty solid for me. I haven't. You took a little fade at the end of this last transmission, and Ben, we just caught you there. So hang on a minute there. K86BQ, WA60IB. Yeah, it's the band conditions. It's the band. So, all right, go ahead, Mike.
Okay, tell Richard I'm sorry. He came up real strong and then just went away. I could tell he's way down in there, but I do have a little residual solar noise from my neighbor over here, but it's not serious. But I got the blanker on, and I can tell he's in there, but there's no readability whatsoever. Must be a 20 or 30 dB fade margin on this QSB. Yeah, Ken, over.
You're up on a peak now, Mike.
Oh, there you are. There you are. You're back up again, Richard. I may not be able to get the antenna quite on you. I've gone around the long way, so I could go back to the west. I think I'm that way anyway, because it doesn't want to go any further to the east. So I think I'm up against the stop here. Well, for some reason my speed keeps going back down to 1, so I don't know what's causing that. Anyway, We won't worry about it. Thank you, Richard. Good to hear you. I look forward to hearing you on Wednesday. KD6BQ 249. We've got you. K6MYC. I got 884. Golf Yankee. Not real strong, but wait till I get toward you there, Phil.
Don't forget Ben. He just checked in.
I got you, Ben. I didn't really finish with Kerry either because we got all the guys up north checking in there, Kerry. I was going to give you a call. A lot of stuff under the bridge here. A lot of things to discuss. I may try to get a call into you tomorrow. Today was taken up with a PG&E fiasco. But we got your blogs today, and we've also been tied into Rumble now, so we can get them on our own as well. But so we'll talk to you more about that when we chat with you on the phone. KC5 DTU, K6MYC, and don't go away, Ben.
Okay, Michael, sounds good. I'll look forward for your call tomorrow, and that'll work out just fine. So good to hear everybody, and going QRT after this transmission, KC5DTU.
Okay, you're going to go QRT. Okay, very good. I'll try to call you. If you don't hear from me, you can call me tomorrow. I'm going to be here all day. So I'd like to have a chat for a few minutes about some of the stuff that's happening out there. Get your updated reports and so on. So good to hear you back. Thanks much for coming in. And apparently the rehab is going okay, right?
That's affirmative. It's going good. I got I got just one problem area trying to get the knee bend to 120 degrees. Other than that, it's going fine. And Ken, good luck on your eyes. Boy, I tell you that eye surgery and not being able to see, it's a booger.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to check in with him tomorrow and see what the scoop is.
Okay. Well, good hearing everybody that was there. And Michael, I gotta go do my self-physical abuse here, and we'll give you a call if I don't hear from you tomorrow.
Sounds good, Kerry. Thanks much. Take care now. KC5DTU, K6MYC, good to hear you back. Get you on 6 meters here. Maybe tomorrow night on 1296, if you can squeeze out there for a few minutes. Over.
Roger, roger. Good evening, Rob, KM6SRR, KC5DTU.
Yeah, good to hear you. I've been missing you there. Thanks for being there, and I'll let you go.
Roger, roger. Well, it's good to be heard too, Rob. So nice hearing you, and thanks for the contact.
73, Gary. KC5DTU, KM6SRR.
Okay, going over to towards Sacramento here.
Don't forget Phil, WB6GGY.
Yeah.
WA60I.
No, but Phil is more in that direction. I got to get Ben in here. Ben, how you doing tonight? WB6GBS, K6MYC.
Oh, I'm doing about as well as I can be for everything that's going on, but yeah, I'm doing okay. Can't complain. It's been WB6GBS.
Okay, very good.
Good evening, Ben. WB6GBS, call from Sierra, KM6SR.
Well, good evening to you too, guys. You all sound good.
Yep, you are too. Thanks for being there.
Great signal, Ken.
Thank you, Phil. WB6GGY and the gang, WA6IB.
Yeah, you sound good tonight, too. You'll be glad to know your unit's on the bench.
And I'm beginning the troubleshooting.
Okay, give me a call anytime you need some help on that.
Yeah, I'm way beyond help.
Okay, yeah, good evening, Ben, and well, we're all in that boat. We're feeling about as good as we can considering our ages, huh? Thanks for checking in, Ben. I got terrible solar noise in this direction. I must be aiming right out at my neighbor over there, and for some reason it's so bad tonight. Usually when it's cooling off in the evening, it goes away, but it's gasping for the last grab of screwing up the band for me here on 6 meters. Yeah, it's just frying away, and I got the blanker on that's taking about 90% of it, but it's still leaving away way too much in there. So if I miss somebody, you can get them in here. Let me get it over to Phil again. Phil, I did talk to Bill. He's at least checked in, but I don't know whether he's going to check in here on 6. I'm just about in his direction now. Anyway, good to hear you, Phil. WB6GGY, K6MYC.
Yeah, good signals all the way around. You and Ken both pushing the needle way up there. Okay, guys, we'll get out of your way. Thank you for the check-in, and we'll talk to you gentlemen later. WB6GGY.
Hey, Phil.
Call him again.
Hey, Phil, one quick question.
WA6HA 1013. Good evening.
WB6GGY, WA6OIB. Got a quick question for you, Phil.
Yes, sir.
The 80-meter frequency that you're on, what is it, 3803 or something like that?
Yeah, well, there's a couple of them, but that's 38, 3918 is one of them.
Say that frequency again. The one that you and I talk on from time to time, that you're on quite a bit.
Yeah, 3918.
Boy, you took a deep fade there. Try it again. 3.918. Okay, 3918. I was thinking it was lower than that. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. WB6GGY.
Stick it in memory then. Thank you. WA6OIB. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, and all of a sudden the noise quit, so it must be cooling off out there. Just made a huge difference. Phil was just about Q2, Q4, I should say. And all of a sudden these S9 and armchair copy here. The noise was just killing me here. Good evening, Phil. We'll see you tomorrow morning, hopefully.
Greg, he just checked in also.
Who did? Glenn? No, who? Greg?
HNA, Greg.
Yeah, okay, Greg, go ahead, take one.
Hi, Mike. I hope your noise is holding up for you. Yeah, I've got a little power line noise here. WA6HNA 1013. Thanks for doing the net.
Yeah, no problem. We got you. No, the noise just went away. Hopefully it won't come back. Normally when it does go away, and it was intermittent and getting worse, usually peaks up and then just goes, and it's gone. So hopefully it'll stay that way. Anyway, you're clear as a bell now. Good to have you in here. Thanks much, and we'll look for you maybe on Wednesday as well on 2 meters. WA6HNA, K6MYC, over.
Okay, Mike, very good. Yep, we'll look for you on Wednesday as well. I should be around, and I'm batching it this week. The wife is off with one of her girlfriends, so I get a chance to play radio all I want. K6MYC, WA6HNA, 73.
Okay, 7-3. Good luck with the bachelor routine there and fixing your own meals and having to wash the dishes once a week. Okay, I know how that works. All right, let's see. Bill, KO6KD. Can you copy me in this direction, Bill? KO6KD, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, Mike, I do copy you. You're not as loud as you were on 220, but I do hear you. If you can swing the beam a little bit and get me peaked up there or not, I don't know. But yeah, okay. Hopefully, I don't see it putting out as much power as there we go. That's a little better. Okay. Anyway, KO680 Bozo 776 checking in and checking out 73.
Yeah, good copy. I got you, but my rotator is off. I've got you peaked up at about 300 degrees, so things have slipped about 25 degrees here again. This rotor's giving me a little trouble. There may be an intermittent or something up there. I'm going to have Frank check it, but I'm trying to milk it along for another week until we get done with this new solar panel. Thank you, Bill. And I'll see you if we see you in the morning. You got our thoughts with you, and hopefully that fever will go back down. You sound a little better tonight, over. I did get your card, I told you, and your card is in the mail going back your way there. And thanks very much. Sorry it took a couple of days here, but we just got it yesterday or I think Friday. And Judy remembered it, so we filled her card out today and mailed it. 73 KO6KD, K6MYC.
I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to put up with this. All right, anyway, good evening, and take care, everybody. KO6KD.
Okay, I doubled with you there. Anyway, we got the card. Yours is in the mail. Mailed today, 73 KO6KD, K6MYC. I don't know if I can copy Redding in this direction. Redding, give me some CW if you're in there. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, KD6SW, K6MYC. Over. Nothing heard. Okay, anybody else for the net here? How about KR6MR? KR6MR, John?
Yeah, 6BCC. 6MYC in the group. KR6MR, Bozo 759. You just swing your beam back up this way. I think you went too far.
No, I didn't swing it up that way yet. Still where it was for Bill.
Yeah, okay. Well, also going to say happy good evening to KM6SRR, WA6OIB, and WA6HNA. You're all coming in nice and fine.
Yeah, very good. Go ahead, Rob, or Ken. Ken, are you still here?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here. I'm not supposed to be, but I am. But that's the way it goes. Nice to hear you, John. KR6MR, WA6OIB, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you, Ken.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, good to hear you, John. KR6MR, KM6SRR. Thanks for being there. Over.
Did you hear Rob there, John?
Negative.
I'm going to say 73 before I get a phone call. WA6OIB, Delta Mike 06. Adios, guys.
73, Ken.
Well, Mike, I'm here anyway. It was in the low 70s up here, I believe. I didn't check the actual weather report, but it was a nice, pleasant day. Over.
Yeah, very good. And you're strong here. I hear something in the background. Is that coming from your QTH, some high-pitched audio or something?
No, I don't have anything else going on up here.
Okay, Rob, did you hear that stuff in there?
Yeah, sounded like a bird squeal almost. How you doing, John? I peeked on you a little better, I think. KR6MR, KM6SRR.
Well, John may be overpowering you, Ken. Rob. Anyway, Rob's hearing you fine, John, so maybe you got local noise that's killing you there.
No, I've got
no, I'm not hearing him.
Quiet spectrum up here.
Oh, you're not hearing him? Is that what you said, Rob?
Yes, QSL.
Oh, well then neither one of you guys are hearing each other for some reason. Okay, anyway, John 73, thanks much, and we'll take one more look for the Redding guys and see if there's anybody there. Don't think there's anybody else in here up in your direction these days, but we'll stand by. Anybody else copying K6MYC Bozo Net towards Sacramento?
Charlie Echo Fox, 982.
Well, you're not in Sacramento. We'll take you. Good evening, Daryl.
No, I know, but I thought I'd jump in while I could. Oh, and that squeal was probably me.
Oh, was it? Okay. You might have the mic open with something going on in the background.
I was on another mode tuning the wire.
Oh, it didn't sound like that. It sounded like it had audio on it, and it was squeaking and squealing like real high-pitched bird sounds or something.
No, there wasn't any audio to it. Well, maybe it wasn't me.
Just key the mic once and let me listen.
But now, but this is an upper sideband. I was on FM.
Oh yeah, but we were hearing it. You got something really loud playing in the background. It's boiling here.
Well,
there is a TV in the other room, but it isn't that loud. This mic must be more sensitive than I think.
Oh, yeah, we can hear that TV like gangbusters.
Oh, boy. Okay, well, anyway, all right, well, I will remember that for future reference.
No, it doesn't matter, because when you're talking, we don't hear it, but when you just key up the mic, it's in there, over. You just key the mic and look at your watt meter. I'll bet you'll see a lot of output.
I see a little anyway, yeah.
I hear, that's what we're hearing.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I had never heard it before, so that's why I mentioned it. Rob, you're hearing that, right?
Yep, it sounds like all in the family. What's the name of the lady there?
No, it's Andy Griffith. That was Ronnie Howard as Opie talking. That's why it sounded high-pitched.
Didn't sound like Andy Griffin to me.
No, it was Opie.
Oh, Opie, okay.
Opie's got a lot higher voice than I remember.
Anyway, good enough. Daryl, thanks for checking in here. I haven't heard Dave, DVG, yet, but maybe he'll be in here, and maybe 107 WB6JNP Dane. All quiet, though, on the moment. Anybody else? Let me listen real hard for Reading. CW, Reading, if you're hearing. K6MYC, over. No, nothing heard. How about you, Ken? Are you copying me in this direction? N6RO, let me go more this way. N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar. Is that getting better?
Yeah. K6MYC, N6RO. Still eating my fish. Which, you copy me okay?
Yeah, just fine. Go ahead.
Okay. The fish were mahi, and ahi, and Dover sole.
Oh, that was leftover diet, huh?
Got those tunas going, and Brussels sprouts and the usual mushrooms, onions, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. Sounds good. And you're doing fine copy here, as you were on 222, no trouble. So, good deal. And rest up. I guess it's the CQ Worldwide this coming weekend, huh?
Oh, yeah. I got a great team coming in, and we're going to do our thing.
Boy, I'll bet you will be. We'll be anxious to see how you come out, and hopefully the band conditions are good for the weekend there. There's a little something going on. I guess I heard Bill say something that he wasn't sure if conditions for us on the short path in the morning on 40 meters were going to hold up. But I didn't hear any evidence of it this morning. Everybody was still strong this morning. So who knows? Good luck anyway. And we'll see you tomorrow on 1296. N6RO. Let me shoot it to Rob and see if he's hearing you. Rob, you copying Ken okay?
Yep, copy him good there. Let's see, what did he say? He had some cetras. I'll try some of that sometime.
He had mahi. He had ahi and Dover sole.
Yeah, sounds a little fishy to me, haha.
When I said it sounded like leftovers to me.
It was.
Yeah, I know. Okay. That's what he had all week long until Thursday when he always switches over to Costco's chicken salad. All right, very good. Ken, see you later. Thanks much for checking in with us here. N6RO, K6MYC. Anybody else in this direction? How about W6WZZ?
Good evening, everybody, and Mike. How's everybody out your way?
Well, real good. It's John, but we didn't hear your call sign and we didn't hear your Bozo number. We got to have one or the other or both. Over.
Oh, roger that. Oh, geez, what was I thinking? Whiskey 6, Whiskey, Zulu. My Bozo number is 1145.
I knew that, but wanted to hear it from your lips, so it goes on the stream. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I forget sometimes. It's getting to be that time. Closer to 70 and I start forgetting stuff.
Oh, come on now. Got to start taking some mind enhancements. There's a bunch of stuff out there that seems to work pretty well. I take Primogen and a thing called brain food or something from Purity Products. That seems to work. I don't help me because I can't remember my own name. What'd you say my name was again there, Bub?
I believe it's Mike, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. I'll have to look at my wallet to double check you. Okay. See you later, John. Thanks for checking in. You're sounding good now that you got that thing up in the airways. Bye-bye.
Roger that. Have a great one. K6MYC, Whiskey 6, Whiskey Zulu Zulu. We're clear?
Yeah, are you hearing him, Rob?
Yep, I'm hearing him pretty good there. How you doing, John? W6 Whiskey Zulu Zulu, KM6 SRR.
Roger, roger. 73s, everybody.
73.
Okay, anybody else in this direction? How about KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima?
N6BCC.
You were next. I was going to say, how about you, Merle, N6BCC? Go ahead.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, doing a lot. Yeah, that's what you and Judy been up to. Doing good?
Well, I need your Bozo number 1134, but I need to hear you say it.
Roger, 1134 Bozo number. So are you and Judy doing okay these days?
Yeah, we're hanging in there. We had a rough day today. It was stressful for Judy because she doesn't like to see me argue with a vendor like PG&E on the phone. I had about a 3-hour session with PG&E today. Boy, what a frickin' hassle. But you just have to laugh it off. They're so pathetic with their locked-in menus and all the way to, you have to go through 4 or 5 different menus and put in 5 different sets of numbers so just pay a $12 bill over.
Roger, I'm glad I don't have PG&E. I tell you, I absolutely despise PG&E. Yeah, I've been fighting with our alarm company, ADT. I told them to take their stuff and shove it. I do not want it no more. And, we'll cut the rate. I don't want you to cut the rate. I don't want it. Turn it off. And I dealt with them Friday for about an hour and a half, today about an hour and 15 minutes. And I told them, well, they can come by my house. Their control panel and their sensors and everything will be sitting in a bag out in the driveway.
Oh, is this who? What's your current provider for electricity? Who is it?
ADT, my alarm system.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you. I have an alarm system here, but it's innocuous. It doesn't bother us much. But when it does go bad, it's about an hour on the phone.
Yeah, for the past 12 years with them, I have actually had to sit there, and I've come home 4 or 5 times a week for false alarms. We're sitting here at the house, doors are open, sitting here eating breakfast or something, and the alarm goes off for no reason. Finally got things straightened out halfway working, and now they jacked the price to like $75 a month, and I said, for this headache, forget it. I'm going over to another company. I'm done with them and stuff, so hopefully they come and get their stuff, because I pulled it all out, put it in the bag, and put it on the driveway.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, I would do it too. I had ADT at one time, and it was a nightmare. And I've got something else now, and it's okay. I can't remember what the name of it is. The name has changed a couple of times. That's why I can't remember it. All of a sudden, I got a mental blank. But I don't think I'd recommend it anyway. You'd be better off finding your own. Okay, very good. You got a different power company over there too. I think you got the same one my son has in Patterson. Very, very cheap power over there. We pay 65 cents a kilowatt hour. I think he's up to 5 or 6 or 8 now, right?
I don't know what they have in Patterson, and I don't even know what we pay. We have MID, Modesto Irrigation District. And I think Patterson might be on Turlock, and I think Turlock is a little bit lower than Modesto. But Modesto Irrigation is so much cheaper than PG&E. PG&E is terrible.
Yeah, it is. I'm paying 65 cents a kilowatt hour. I had some 3 or 4 hour days of air conditioning in the summer, and my 4 months of bills, it was $3,200 in 4 months for 4 hours a day.
Wow. Gee, Manise. Yeah, a friend of mine lives there in Manteca, and he has PG&E for his gas and electric, and his doggone electric bill runs him probably $800, $900 a month for a 2,000 square foot house. That's just way, way, way out of line. No call for that stuff.
Yeah. Out of line is an understatement. But anyway, it is what it is for now. I told them that, well, they were going to shut my power off tomorrow for a $51 bill that's a service charge on the meter, just a meter charge, which is supposed to be paid by the state of California, but the money from California state had not come in yet, so they were dinging me, and they were going to turn my power off because California didn't pay my bill like they are committed to do so. And I said, well, go ahead and turn me off. Won't bother my system at all. I'm totally off-grid anyway. Screw you guys. But I'd like to have you there as a backup. And I don't mind paying the service charge in the future, but I'm not going to be using you anymore for power. At 65 cents a kilowatt hour, you can take it and shove it. The sun doesn't charge me anything.
Roger on that. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's insane. Well, it's like we had Comcast, Xfinity here for cable TV and stuff, and they got to where they were over $200 a month. We cut the cord, back about 4 months ago, and everything we're doing now is just streaming. We kept internet. We pay $60 a month for 1 gigabyte from Xfinity for our internet, and I have a Roku stick and, of course, smart TVs and all that. I don't watch that much TV anyway, so it works out perfect for us. And they about cried. We still get calls every now and then and things in the mail. Oh, please come back. We'll give you this rate for a year. And it's like, nope, never going to happen again. I don't care if I ever see TV again on cable or anything else, to be honest. Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, I hear you. I fought up and down with the DirecTV and Dish TV, back and forth. I'm sitting now at $73 a month for one channel I watch. I watch 2 channels, Newsmax and Fox, and that's about it. Judy catches a movie every now and then, an old one, not a new movie, but an old one. Like she likes to watch John Wayne and whoever those guys were. See you later, Merle. Good to hear you. Sound like you're full of vim and vigor tonight. Rob, anything for Merle over there, KM6SRR? Go ahead.
No, I'm hearing Merle good there. How you doing, Merle? N6BCC, KM6SRR. Thanks for being there.
Did you copy that, Merle?
Hey, Roger. How you doing there, Rob? Good to hear you. I tell you, since I've got this thing up there on that tower and everything else, I can hear a lot more. In fact, I could hear when Mike was talking to a bunch of them up there in Sacramento and all around. I can hear them on the backside just fine.
Yep, that's a good antenna and good height. That'll do it for you. Yep, I hope to be there someday too.
All right, 7-3, Merle. Thanks much. I haven't heard N5 NPD here for a few days, but maybe he's on a trip or something.
Hey, Roger. I think he's watching TV right now. He was out there earlier, so he might be back in there by now. All righty, Rob, and you too, Mike, you and Judy, all have a great evening. We'll catch you later. 7-3, N6BCC.
7-3, Merle.
N6BCC, K6MYC, clear, and QRZ into the Bay Area. 6 meters, Bay Area, over.
KB6WSC, 77. KW6S, 610.
Okay, got 2 of you there. 775. Good evening, Mike. And 610. Good evening, Tom. Hang on a second, Tom. KB6WFC. Go ahead, Mike, and how are you doing over there? Is it 59 degrees and holding?
Oh, it's a beautiful day today. Pretty warm. Right now it's 62 degrees and still clear. Probably have more of the same tomorrow. Maybe rain later on in the week, but I don't think it's going to add up to much. But other than that, having a good day. Hope you did too. K6MYC, KB6WFC.
Okay, 62 degrees. Boy, you have a massive heat wave over there. He goes from 57 to 62, and he thinks it's a great day, Rob. I'd say we'd be freezing our nuts off, over.
Yeah, QSL.
Sorry about that. Pass it up. Okay. Thank you, Mike. Good to hear you. And Tom, go ahead. You're way on the other end of the spectrum here, beam width-wise, but we hear you. KW6S trying to go to bed. K6MYC.
K6MYC, KW6F. Well, not really go to bed, but I reach my, have a glass of wine and sit with Barbara there time. So, yeah, you're doing good, and certainly not, it certainly doesn't sound like I'm on the edge of your bandwidth, beam width. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, no, I think I'm looking pretty much at you right now. Probably a little too deep, a little too far down for Bay Area, but if I'm hearing Daly City as well as I was, I think we just got good conditions. So I'm going to leave it where it is for now, and we'll take what we get in the Bay Area there. Anyway, Tom, good. Go finish off your second glass of wine and enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of the week. I think it's going to be nice until the weekend, and we're expecting some rain on Saturday. So it probably will cool down, and I keep waiting for this nice Indian summer to end, but I just love it the way it is. It's 70 degrees in the morning and 79 in the daytime and 70 in the evening again. Still about 69 out there right now. Still very nice. KW6S in the group. Tom, Rob, are you hearing Tom?
Oh, yeah, he's coming in nice and loud. I've got him in a different spot, but if it works, I'll take it. How you doing, Tom? KW6S, KM6SRR.
Boy, I recognize Rob talking, but I can't understand the word. Just clear down on the noise.
Well, that's weird. You're running 1,500 watts, aren't you, Rob?
Yeah, I got a kilowatt here, and probably by the time it gets to the antenna, it's maybe 800.
Well, you must have some noise over there, Tom. He's hearing you fine at 800 watts out here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm showing a noise level of like S0, and you're down a bit tonight too, which I was just writing off as the signal strength-wise, no readability problem. But yeah, it looks. Yeah, you're moving up now. You moved the antenna up on me, but that wouldn't help me hear Rob. Let's see if I've got any more preamp to turn on.
Hey, Tom, I moved the antenna a little bit. Maybe that's a little better there. I could have been on the edge of you, over.
Yeah, it's a little bit better there. I think you said now you're seeing me on the S meter.
I hadn't looked, but I moved the antenna, so I could have been on your edge as far as getting good copy from me, over.
Yeah, just not doing well tonight here. Let's see. I don't really remember if we've worked on 6 meters before. Oh, yeah, we have a lot of times.
Yeah, you're hitting me about S3, S4, so that's good. This thing is really acting funny as far as what direction I'm pointing, over.
Go ahead.
Over, Tom, go ahead.
I wonder wonder if Tom's hearing me even. We copy you fine, Tom. You're pounding in here, so you may have some receive issue over there. That maybe you got the RF gain accidentally turned all the way down or something. Anyway, 7-3, and we'll see you tomorrow night on 1296. Less problems between the years on 1296. Hi. KW6S, K6MYC with KM6SRR.
Yeah, you know, I am a little surprised that receive is pretty flat here tonight. Both preamps turn on and seem to change the level a little bit. I don't see anything else that could be a problem. I'll have to take a look and play around with that. But this weekend, rain or shine, I'll probably be sitting here with headphones on. Catch you tomorrow night. K6MYC and KM6SR, KW6S. And maybe we should try for Lee, too.
Yeah, we'll try for Lee. Lee, I'm sure you're in there. AF6 United, K6MYC. AF6 United, K6MYC. I don't hear Lee. Give him one call, Tom. Give him a call, Tom.
I did find the problem here on my end. AF6U, KW6S.
Nothing heard. What was the problem?
Embarrassingly, this has happened before. I should put a big note here. I have a magnetic loop that I use on for receive only, and once in a while I forget that once I turn that on, it doesn't go by band. And here I was using the magnetic loop to receive you and Rob. Rob will come banging in now.
Go ahead, Rob.
Here, how you doing, Tom? KW6S, KM6SR.
KM6SR, KW6S. Oh yeah, now you're doing real good. You're about an S4.
Yeah, you have me worried there. My system keeps failing, getting worse and worse.
Yeah, well, no, you're doing good. I think we figured out it was on my end, so you shouldn't have been too concerned. But yeah, I feel better that I've noted that, and I'll be using that this weekend on the low bands. I certainly don't want it on 10 meter, 20 meters and up. So I need to put a note to check that when I use the external receive antenna. KM6SR, KW6S.
Okay, Tom. Good to have you in there. Thanks, Mike.
Okay, let's see if there's anybody else in the Bay Area. Bay Area. 6-meter Bozo Net, K6MYC in the group calling.
Here is Whiskey Bravo 6, Whiskey November India, 1090.
Yeah, I got you, Gary. WB6WNI 1090. Thank you. K6MYC, right back. Very good, Gary. I've got some power line noise, where it's actually solar noise, and it's come back. It went away for a while, and now it's come back with a vengeance. So I'm copying you, but it's not comfortable. Otherwise, you'd be quite loud here. You're quite loud, but it doesn't sound like you're loud because there's so much noise, even with the blanker on here. Good evening to you, and I don't know if you're hearing Rob over here or not. WB6WNI, K6MYC, Bozo Net, 6 meters.
Very good, Mike. I understand. Solar noise, yes, and it can be quite bad on 6 meters. I did hear Tom. I heard other, but too faint to actually carry on the QSO. But I could hear him in the background. So yes, it's. If it wasn't for that solar noise, I think 6 meters would be a good hit tonight. Anyway, I'm going to let you go because of the noise. Too bad. But anyway, Mike, 73 and to the net 73. K6MYC, WB6WNI. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, Gary. Thank you. Well, noise went away that time, and you're fine. You're not what we would call armchair copy, not like you're sitting next to me, but plenty loud, many dB of margin on the signal-to-noise ratio. Thanks much. Let me see. I should have W6PQL in here, and we also might have WB6JNN. WA6AXX is probably never going to check in again. I don't know where he's gone. He's got all this nice equipment up there, and he's not using it for us, at least. Anyway, AB6SR has 6 meters. And let's see, Stan, can I hear you tonight? AB6 Sugar Radio, K6MYC, over. I don't hear a peep from AB6SR. Did you hear anything, Gary?
Over. Negative, Mike. And my noise level here is not bad. It's actually quite good, and there is nobody.
W6PQL.
Yeah, I hear W6PQL. Go ahead, Jim, make a transmission and hold it a while. I'm trying to find the peak here to confirm that my rotator's out of calibration, over. Go ahead, Jim. Go ahead. W6PQL. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, your antenna is too far south. It's too far south. So just bring it up a little bit and you'll be okay. You're fine when you're pointed wherever you were pointed for KB6WFC. K6NYC, W6PQL.
Well, I was pointed in the same direction for KB6WFC as I was for KW6S. I didn't move it. Now I'm way up your way. And this hopefully is a little better, over.
Okay, Mike, you're really just a little bit too light for me to copy tonight. So I'll just say my 73s, and we'll see you on 1296 tomorrow night. See you later, K6NYC, W6PQL.
Okay, 7373, Q5, 73, bye-bye. Okay, anybody else in the Bay Area? K6MYC, Bozo Net, 6 meters, over. I think we're done, Rob.
Okay, boy, we almost got more on 222.
K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100. You're not quite done yet.
Okay, when we're done, when we get you in here, we got you now.
Yeah, roger.
Okay, so you want to write down a number for me, Rob?
Yeah. I've got 20.
20. Okay, I'll put 20 down. I'm pretty sure that's right. If you get a photograph from us, it'll be because it'll have both 6 and 2 meters on the same page, okay?
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, long night, guys. I'm going to get out of here, 7-3, and we'll see you subsequently. Aaron, thank you for running, as always, the stream, and we'll see you tomorrow night on a much easier band to operate, 1296. I'll be in the barn, of course. Tonight I'm in the house, but there's also limitations to the house. Hi. With this rotor on the big tower, seems like it now seems like it's in calibration, but I was copying the signals from Nevada way off calibration. Nevada was way out of calibration. I was at 300 degrees for Bill, and normally he's at 328 to 329, but on the other hand, everybody else seems in the right place now when I'm beaming into the Bay Area, so I can't figure it out. I'll run a cal on it in the morning probably. 7-3, K6USY and the group K6MYC Delta Mike 07 Central California, closing the 6 meter 50.140 net and going QRT. Go ahead, Aaron.
Well, I had to turn you down to 210, so now you're pointed like right at me. You had me in a null and I couldn't hear you. Yeah, no, I don't think your calibration's off, because the second I turned you right down this direction, you popped right up to like 10 over. So, yeah, at least in this direction, it's fine. Yep, good evening, Mike, and we will catch you tomorrow on 1296, and we'll send it up the hill to Rob for his final. K6USY, Delta Mike 06.
Okay, thanks, Aaron. K6USY, KM6SR, 73. And Mike, yeah, I thought it was just my system being stupid, because I get people all over the place. I picked up Tom in about a 90-degree swap, the same loudness. So anyway, I got to go eat dinner also. We'll talk to you later. K6MYC, KM6SR, 73.
73.